Give a huge applause to Mr. Gaurav. Not satisfied. Not satisfied. That's not the level of energy that that's not the level of energy that you should exude. A big one. The last ones are not really big one. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. The lesson that I learned is that you should always constantly remain. I just spoke, and Mr. Ravi here, respected Raviji, Gauravji, and all that you spoke has stirred our soul, And the net lesson that I learned is to constantly remain at the live wire. Anyone who remains in constant touch with the live wire is never out of form. I have seen very many sports persons, very many doctors and advocates, superb performance, but they lost in touch with the live wire and they became out of form. Such and such doctor or sports person was in the best of his or her form, and now I see them out of form. So half of them are dead. They have to feel life. And to feel life within them, they need to breathe life. There are people who don't rise with the sunrise. There are people who are rising when the sun sets. They have reversed the cycle, the metabolic clock. How many of you get up before the sunrise? Oh, be honest. How many of you get before the sunrise? Now look at it. So most of them are more dead than live. Swamiji just said, more dead than live. So try to remain in constant touch with the live wire. I have seen very many people getting out of form. One thing. I was on the Doping Commission, member of the Doping Commission 1982 Asiad Games. And I could see that oneness of God. How do we become one? When somebody outperforms, I had a golden card, 1982. 3 members of the Doping Commission. Anti-doping, it was called not doping, but anti-doping commission, right? And I had a gold card. So I was privileged to be witness to P.T. Usha's 400-meter sprint. And the moment she came on the track, the entire Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium packed to its capacity. Our hearts started pounding. And as if our breath stopped for a while. We clapped and said, buck up PT, buck up PT, keep it up and run, and so on and so forth. And each time, our breath, each time, we were breathing in and out. And as she finished, first, the entire Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium, the whole lot of spectators, including people from different Asian countries, they stood on their feet to pay her respects. Was I performing? Was I running? Or was P.T. Usha running? When the national flag was hoisted, when the national anthem was played, each of us had a sense of pride. Each of us felt as if it's our own performance. So we're going beyond our limited self. We were not just the self. The moment you get out of yourself, this body, self, You get out of selfish being. You transcend that. And it is very well put in the Ishavasya Upanishad when it says, Yastu sarvani bhutani atmani vanapashyati sarabhutechu atmanam tato na visgupsate. When I say visgupsate means he who follows one eternal truth never gets misled. Yastu sarvani bhutani atmani vanapashyati sarabhutechu atmanam tato na visgupsate. Yasmin sarvani bhutani atmani vanapashyati sarabhutechu atmanam tato na visgupsate. Yasmin sarvani bhutani atmano bhut vijanata. Yastu sarvani bhutani atmano bhut vijanata. Vijanata is used in the context of scientists. He knows the knower of all. He is a scientist. He knows the ultimate knower or the ultimate truth. Yastu sarvani bhutani atmani vanapashyati sarabhutechu atmanam tato na visgupsate. Yasmin sarvani bhutani atmano bhut vijanata tatra ko moha ko shoka ekattam vanapashyate. Can you see that one? In all of us here. The moment you realize that oneness, you will not be limited to your selfish ends. You will not try to meet your selfish ends. You will try to go beyond your body. Let your conscience, the spirit expand and engulf the whole being. Let this flame ignited here engulf your whole being, put it as a fire. This message of oneness should spread. Then only India will rise. Then our Prime Minister's clarion call of becoming the Vishu Guru. India become the hero of all it will lead world by the front foot. And today you could see one of the presentations presented by Ravi Ayerji, our own Prime Minister practices yoga to keep the body and the mind together. And that's how he keeps this psychosomatic, proper harmony, in proper order. So thank you very much, Gaurav. Thank you very much for the Ayerji, respectful Ayerji. And thank you all for being there, at least being there. Are you being there? Feel yourself. You are alive today.